Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 135. I've got 5 trending print-on-demand niches for you to target this week to make sales in the immediate future. So let's get right to it. By the way, if you guys missed it, Amazon Merch announced that they're going to be reducing the royalties that we make for certain products in certain markets, most notably on standard t-shirts in the US market, but also a couple other products. So you can check that out on your merch dashboard. They have a link to the royalty calculation page and you can see the new rates. Not a great thing, but at the same time, it's been years since they last did one of these. So I think we're pretty fortunate that, they didn't do this to us last year or the year before. All right, here's my merch sales update over the last 7 days. I did 740 total sales, most notably US market 590 sales, bringing in $2,621 in royalties. Also, I do post daily sales updates. I don't know what happened. Instagram locked me out of my account. So right now I can't post the updates, but hopefully, that gets resolved soon and I'll be back to posting daily sales updates on Instagram. So if you want to follow me, the link is in the description. I posted on my story and on Facebook. All right, niche number 1 this week is going to be, it's a Christmas sweater. Now, I'm not a big fan of jumping into the most obvious trending niches that are super high competition, but there's always a caveat. And that is, what if you can cross niche it with something related to right now? You know what I mean? Something related to the now. In this case, that's exactly what they did. It is due to inflation. This is my ugly Christmas sweater. So in this case, you could probably sell that on a standard t-shirt more than even a sweatshirt. And it's kind of funny. Like people love the funny shirts. The funny slant on things tends to do really well. The inflation obviously been out of control, as we could probably predict. Let's not even go there. But it's a funny spin on ugly Christmas sweater that takes things that wouldn't have been as popular a year or two ago. Hence why all of these bestsellers with under 100,000 BSR, notice no reviews on any of them. So certainly there is potential here in this more obvious Christmas sub niche of ugly Christmas sweater, but then cross niching that with inflation and making it funny. All right, niche number 2. And it's going to be costumes, all right? Most notably elf costumes, all right? Don't overlook every major holiday. I feel like there's potential to make some sales by, if you have some design skills, hitting the costume angle, all right? And the funnier you make it, I would say probably the better. People love funny t-shirts. They want, to wear one that gets a reaction out of people. So the elf costume shirts. So before we get to niche number 3, I just wanted to do a shout out for last week's top 5 niches of the week, where I tried to avoid the more obvious Christmas niches for things that were, I think to me, more likely to be gifted to somebody else, because it really is the gift giving season. Not that people don't buy stuff for themselves around Christmas, but I think, I could be wrong. I'm guessing most people, when they're doing their shopping, it's to gift things to people that, they care about. So last week's episode still is something that you should go back and watch if you missed it. And then this week's top 5 niches of the week, we're really focused on more of the trends, more of the, hey, if you're in tier 10, sell in these niches. Also in the description, really quickly, before we get to niche number 3, I've got my 8-day print-on-demand mini course. It's completely free. Give me your email address. I'll send you 1 lesson a day for 8 days. And I've got my print-on-demand Facebook group, so check those out. They are linked in the description. All right, niche number 3. Easy to execute. It is Snowman costumes. Notice that they are making it available on a white t-shirt. If you make it available on other colors, well, it may not make nearly as much sense, but by only making it available on white, just like snow is white, you can have your snowman costumes. By the way, different ways of going about it too. Look how simple this one is over the one I'm pointing to. It's got a $19.95 price point, and it is just 3 black circles, and they call it Snowman Winter Costume. So definitely something simple. If you're on Seller Central, by the way, you could bundle the white shirt with the simple snowman buttons, and then you could bundle it with a white beanie, and it wouldn't even cost you much. The beanies are cheap on Printful. They're $13.75. A white t-shirt, you could do a Gildan 64,000 for $10. You know what I mean? There's definitely potential there to sell it as a bundled costume. Just thinking out loud, guys. A little bit outside the box, but hey, why not? All right, niche number 4 is going to be a reindeer costume. Yes, we're going down the costume rabbit hole today. Why not? Also, pretend I'm a reindeer. What did we learn from Halloween? It wasn't that long ago that we just had Halloween, all the Halloween costume shirts trending. Juna at Detour Shirts, another great YouTuber in the print-on-demand space, absolutely kills it with his costumes every single year. He probably makes sales year-round, but especially around Halloween, he kills it. So, you know, it definitely, proof of concept is there. We know that the costume shirts do well. Don't overlook that people are buying them around Christmas time as well. Really what I'm saying is if you're going to sell Christmassy anything, if you're going to include the word Christmas in your listing, make sure it's cross-niched with something else. Make sure that you're niching down. Don't just put a generic Christmas design up that nobody is, you know what I mean? That there isn't like a specific set of keywords to associate with, because otherwise what is the algorithm going to do? It's going to see your new listing with generic keywords and you're going to be one of 50 million. You know what I mean? And how in the world are they going to put you on page 1 with no sales history? So always be thinking like that. All right, niche number 5 this week. And it is Biden Christmas shirt, Biden Christmas sweater. Lots of funny slants to it. You know, sitting president, making fun of the sitting president. Guess what? It's going to be popular next year. It's going to be popular the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. This year it's Biden, so everybody take your jabs and sell it as a Christmas sweater design. Sell it as whatever you want. This is something that's been kind of a trend all year. If you recall, if you guys catch these videos every week like I do, as the person who does them, you know, the Biden stuff, especially with that image specifically, the Biden face, it's done well, you know, in July 4th, it's done well on Easter, it's done well on in Halloween. I was gonna say October, but Halloween, it's been a year-round thing. So of course it's gonna do well during Christmas. And you can see by the BSRs, 18,000, 39,000, 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, behind me, 100,000. All right, seller trends, shirts that have seen a big spike in BSR, indicating potentially a emerging trend. All right, brought to you by Flying Research. You got the Candy Cane crew, you got the dabbing Christmas elements, gingerbread. Oh, by the way, we didn't do gingerbread costumes, so maybe that's one that we may have overlooked there, the gingerbread man costume. Elf Squad, you've got some Bigfoot stuff, so definitely lots of potential. All right, looking ahead, if you would like to sell shirts related to random holidays, you know, those one-off date related holidays, you have January 1st. So we're looking about a month out. January 1st, 2023. We're going to be in 2023. What in the world? It's Polar Bear Plunge Day. Now, I didn't check trademarks on that, so I would definitely make sure to check before you sell anything that says Polar Bear Plunge, because I'm guessing maybe potentially that could be trademarked. But that being said, like if Polar Bear Plunge text on a shirt is trademarked, it doesn't mean that you can't sell something related to anybody who does a polar bear plunge that's going to be jumping in cold water, right? Like make a shirt related to jumping in cold water. Just don't infringe on a trademark. You see what I'm saying? January 2nd, National Science Fiction Day. January 3rd, Festival of Sleep Day. January 4th, National Trivia Day. And January 5th, National Keto Day. To all the keto peeps out there. All right, and a bonus design that I really liked. This is kind of an obvious one, and it's no surprise that this design is doing so well. Number one, it's just really well executed, but it's an axolotl eating ramen. And it's like, guys, if you do any niche research ever, you know the axolotl shirts sell extremely well. I don't know exactly why. They're like almost like a real-life Pokemon or something. They sell well year-round, all right? So someone said, okay, got big trend A, axolotl, and big trend B is like the anime ramen niche, right? So the axolotl ramen, anime, kawaii style design, bring them all together. What do you get? You get 277 ratings, average 5-star review, just absolutely killing it. All right. So love that design. All right. Deleted designs brought to you by Flying Research. Here we go. We have some Buffalo Bills infringing designs. You have Clemson, Texas. So people trying to make somebody just uploaded a shirt that said Yankees straight up. Yeah, definitely don't infringe on like major sports teams and whatnot. And it looks like they really cracked down this year on like college sports. Not that you should have been selling stuff related to college sports, but we saw a big crackdown a couple months ago, right around the kickoff of the college football season. So people that were getting a little cute, a lot of them had their designs removed. All right, guys, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to remind you, I have a full print-on-demand course. It is linked in the description. It'll teach you everything, my exact step-by-step approach that I use to make 6-figure sales every single year. So if you want to learn more, check out the link in the description, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.